Hi everyone, my name is Kelly Hollis and I'm your child's biology teacher this year. The reason for this video is for me to take the opportunity to introduce myself and to let you know what will be happening in biology for your child over the next 2 years. We also won't get an opportunity to meet face to face until May when LPMs are held, which means that we're going to be a fair bit into our journey, and I'd rather send this video to you to let you know what's happening well before then so we don't leave it too long. I've been teaching biology for quite some time now and have a toolkit of strategies that I'm able to use to help your child get the most out of this subject that they can. In particular, this year we'll be using the flipped classroom method throughout biology. In this approach, the students will be asked to do some pre-work before they come to class, which usually involves them watching a video with some guided activities. These videos can be found on my YouTube channel, and the students will be given more than enough notice of what they need to do for each lesson. So unlike a normal classroom where they come to class and write down notes from a lecture and then go home and do questions at home, it's basically the opposite way around, which is where the flipped idea comes from. So they watch the lecture at home, they make their notes through the guided activities, and then when they come to class, we get to do activities which helps them to understand that. So by watching the videos of the lower order information and making their own notes and completing guided activities, this means that class time can be spent consolidating the information that was addressed in the video by completing higher order activities such as investigations, research tasks, group tasks, and working through exam-style questions. Basically, the simple part of the course will be moved to the home space, while the harder stuff will be moved to the class space where I'm there to be able to assist the students when they need it. So the students will have opportunities to ask questions and seek clarification as they're working through activities rather than when they're simply just copying notes or listening to a lecture during the class. Having access to the lecture style part of the lesson 24 hours a day, 7 days a week means that students can move through this part of the lesson at their own pace. So if they don't quite understand something, they can rewind it and watch it again. And if they do, it means that they don't have to sit and wait for other people to finish what they're doing, and they can move through at a quicker pace. This isn't possible in a lecture-style classroom, as all students need to be working at the same pace, with those that work faster then having to waste time waiting for those slower students to be able to catch up. So basically, what this opportunity provides students is those better students who want to be pushed a little bit further have that opportunity to be able to do that in class because they've already covered the groundwork. And when they get to class, they can get stuck into those really media activities. And those students that are struggling have the opportunity to spend more time watching the video again, coming and asking one-on-one in class without disrupting the rest of the flow of for the rest of the students, sorry. So now how can you help with your child with their biology work this year? So at the beginning of each topic, I'll give your students or your child a plan that shows every lesson for that particular topic that we'll be covering at the time. And on that, it has every lesson, it has the pre-work with the link and the activities that they need to complete before coming to class. And then it also has a list of the bare minimum that they need to complete while in class. So if your child is sick or away for any other reason, they can refer to the plan and know exactly what they need to be doing at home in order to make sure that they're not falling behind. Okay, it's really important, especially now that they're in year 11 and moving on obviously into year 12, that they can't allow themselves to fall behind either with the pre-work or with the classwork, because you miss one lesson, it's simply going to snowball, and then eventually they'll find that they're struggling to catch up. So the list that's provided on the plan is not an exhaustive list of what will be happening in class. Depending how the students are moving through the other activities, I'll be adding things for those students that are moving faster and aren't struggling with the work, so to be able to extend them. And basically the list is there to make sure that all of the syllabus dot points are covered with enough content, with enough understanding for the students to be able to succeed in the end of year examination. So you can help by having a conversation with your child to ensure that they're staying on top of their work, that every now and then you check in to see that they've done their pre-work for that particular week, that they're on task, that they know what they're doing, because developing good organisation skills, note-taking skills and revision skills in Year 11 is imperative for them to be able to succeed in Year 12. So if you have any questions about the way that we're doing things in biology, or you'd just like to contact me for any other reason, please feel free to email me via reply email that this video was attached to, and I'll aim to get back to you within a 24-hour period. I look forward to meeting you all at LPMs in May with glowing reports on how your students are working hard in biology. And until then, I hope you have a great day. Thank you for watching.